Hi, this is Lynn Schnebley with Educating with Wisdom, and I'm just going through this because they are removing images like nobody's business that is free online concerning the Lost Book of Nostradamus. Now they've removed images concerning how the women needed to change, how the church has taught this all incorrectly. They have also removed images that show how the priests, the Vatican, is run by Cyprus, the Greek head of Athens that was dragon and human. And so we're going to go in and try to find this. We're going to have to come back to this. But let's go in and take a look at the gallery. Images. Oops, let's see if we have a gallery. What does the gallery mean? And some of these things they've left out. The thing about the women they've taken down because the church does not want to admit that it is taught what women are is all incorrect. So we're just taking a little visual going down, and I'm looking. Now, if we notice, this dragon going up is in a previous text. You're going to see where previous texts have been used. They are taking down the versions of previous texts that predate the Nostradamus text. All right. This is Micah 5. It talks about how their weapons are coming out of the clouds. This is how all the text is wrong and needs to be taken apart. This is the Adam and Eve, the blind Adam text. All right, so let's go in and find if we can see these other things. And they are removing them so that people can't find them. Whoever tells you about the Calamite is going to be the king. There we go. And they are just plain removing them. And they're removing the links that linked them out. Like this. Here we see a dragon, the Pope, with the snake by it, And it's 1054, Spartan ship, and you can see the snake all going all over it. YouTube Spartan ship, that's probably a good one. There are other unicorn that are older. This is the anointing for Mary of Magdalene. She's over the books and we'll do the reading. How do you do? But all of their older texts are missing, and they used to have them. Here's the woman. Crystal Links. One of the women. The church has taught you that women are to be obsequious, or this is the howdy queen bee, and this is what you are to be. This is no longer good enough. This will not enter the kingdom of heaven or go forward. The church has mistaught it all along. Let's go back. The deer over the church is the Sagittarian. Here we go, the bears. But they have removed the one that shows the Pope is literally, there it is. Oh, here it is. Let's make sure we have this. But there is an older one that goes back about 200 years, if not more. So these prophecies have been going on for a long time. A very long time. Let's see if we can find some of it. This is the world picking apart Germany and World War I. The reptilian brain. I'm going to tell you it's about your reptilian brains. So they're not linking you up, the British Crown over the unicorn, and they're not linking you up to the older prophecies that this book, Nostradamus, is updating. There are older ones for this one. There are older ones all over the place. Oh, here's one of the older ones. Okay, notice Wow. I thought that this was John Sully's Uncle Sam's face. 5 eyes way above the moon in July. Elon Musk goes up with his dragon. He has 9 Merlin thrusters. It happens under the low-level satellites, and it goes up on his birthday. It goes up into flames on his birthday when Jupiter was in Leo. And the Merlin is, of course, British, but it's also the astronomical observatory casings that are the group that's in England. So this is Uncle Sam. And then I realized that, not only is it Uncle Sam, not only was it kind of like John Zulli, but it's also a lot like the Prime Minister of England, who presently is an occultist. And he's in here. They've got this droopy eye thing going on here. And that's a different face than this one. So this is older, and that's an update. All right. So let's come back here for a moment. And let's see if we can go in here and get Lost Book of Nostradamus, Wikipedia. To his son as expounded by Lord Abbot Joachim. Here we go, the petition. Okay, so let's see if we can find that. All right, here we see some of the older texts that are found there, that they used to show the correlation. The goat that is in, and this is over, so this is the Roman, could be the American, but it's probably the Roman Pope. The goat would be the English over the Roman. There's a hand coming out under clouds. These are quite old. There's the third bear that's missing. The reptilian brain. The dragon. He really does follow the dragon. And the dragon is actually one of the symbols for the Pope. Here, the plea, and Nostradamus changes it to the woman. The humble woman is pleading. So there were actually several that mimicked that. Here we go. Cephas. Wonderful. And he is a Christ killer. And that's the one who is consulting the Pope. He says his piece, and Cephas, excuse me, Cecrops is actually, let's put us on pause. This is Cecrops. And he teaches about marriage, reading, writing, and he marries a woman. This is supposed to be, according to the Greeks, he's Phoenician. And he comes from the Balkans. He comes from the area of around Thrace. Yep, that's what's over the church. That's what's over civilization. Incredible. Yeah. So let's go back here. And you can see that there were similar things going on. So Nostradamus updated these things. This is even older, but this is more like Uncle Sam. Oh, this is more British. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these things were circulating. And there is, oh, get this, a sword from beneath that strikes him that causes this to happen. How interesting. Something got him from underneath that caused it to happen. This is Scorpio. Or it's the lobster, I don't know. Look, it's striking. Oh my goodness. So these are all older. But this tells you that everything that you have based your lives on, I'm about to take apart for you. Oh, look at this. Wow. This is some of these things are before Nostradamus. This is the female Pope. The 2 flowers. These aren't poppies, these aren't roses. These are the calamite. It was popular. Look at this. Look at the 2. I'm so glad I went back into here so we can find it here. Look at who's running it, and they're Christ, and they're Jesus killers. And that is what the Micah Sabine prophecies said. They would actually be killing the lamb. Yeah. And here we are. Sea Crips. It's satanic. Who's the dragon? It's this is what rules our world. This is what Islam and the church, the age from Aries on up. Look at this. This is the church. This is what it has allowed. You know, Rome, its civilization comes from the rape of the Sabine. Everybody, it's okay to rape women. Well, this is what you get. And all based on the Athenian, Phoenician, Balkan sea crips. And that's why the Adam and Eve story tells you it's wrong to know what's right and only do what's wrong. The great lie. Okay, thank you.